Oh, shit. Welcome to the Skids podcast. I'm Shane Kopke. I am here with Tim Gage and Kevin McNichols.
Nobody asked you, Kevin!
Nobody asked you. Nobody.
Why?
I mean, you're unapproachable. How about that?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no, you look half homeless.
Yeah, that's true.
And your punishment is to go inside.
That's true.
Jesus, Shane, that's a fucking rough way to start the show. Golly.
Calling Kevin homeless.
Going right at it, dude.
Telling him.
Oh, I thought we were talking about how unattractive he was. But
Oh, no, he's terrible looking.
all right.
It's a swipe left every time on that guy.
Everything my mommy and daddy said was true.
Yes. But except those few things that they said, and then you had to go into a room and talk to an officer on a bear, and where mommy and daddy may or may not have done stuff.
The tickle spots.
But mommy said that
happy
was
zones.
the good spot. That's not the good spot,
It's the
son.
only way to keep the
Don't
devil
touch
away.
me there.
Yeah.
This is my no-no square.
Yeah, you learned that too late. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. It's a new thing.
It's been another week.
Yeah, it's the week so far has had its ups and downs, some craziness, some coolness,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
some
been,
mediocrity.
What? That's not even a word.
No, mediocrity. Hey, that was right.
It's-
That one was
it's-
right. Mediocrity.
What? No. Then you fucked it up right away.
Mediocrity.
been a bit of a wild week.
A what tree?
A mediocrity.
Mediocrity?
I think that's called a segue into, which we're segueing from the beginning opening stuff. But anyway, so
From small talk.
like a
We lost
social
someone big.
social media platform star, Oliver Tree.
Yeah.
Who I just heard about for the first time when he died.
Yeah, no, I figured it. Like I said before the show started, I figured Kevin wouldn't have any clue who the fucking guy was because he's never on social media stuff.
Yep.
Tim would know immediately because
Well,
you like fucking TikTok.
Nikki Chuckles, she introduced me to him. She loves him. Or
Yeah.
loved. I guess she loves him,
look,
but he's dead. You can still love a person even when they're
Yeah,
dead, right?
yeah.
So
I mean,
she
that's why
loves him.
he's got so many copies of Mein Kampf.
I like the cover.
He's like, it's a good story, guys. But
Jesus.
no, so I didn't know from him from his music. I knew from him or about him through like
Reels
podcasts and shit,
TikToks
reels.
Yeah.
You know, I would see him, and I never saw any of his music until after his death
Oh.
because it never showed up in any of my algorithms. Nothing.
It's a unique genre, to
Yeah.
say the least. I wouldn't call it rap. I wouldn't call it pop or hip-hop.
It's pop.
You think it's
Yeah,
pop?
from what I've heard,
Yeah.
it sounds pop, but with his weirdness added
I'd call
to
it country.
You're wrong, but so
Yeah, I got country from that video you
So-
sent
You
me.
know what I mean? That's country.
so I didn't know any of his music whatsoever until after his death, and then that would pop up from time to time in the reels. But I would normally see reels like shorts of him on a podcast doing whatever character he was doing at the time. He's kind of like the Andy Kaufman of music.
I could see that.
Yeah, it is like he's constantly playing a joke on everybody
Yes.
whenever you
Yeah,
see him. Like are you seeing the real him when you see him, or are you just seeing the character he's playing?
And I'm thinking it's the character that he's playing.
Yeah, and he plays the character well.
Well, I
Or
saw
played.
one of the
Got
fucking
that Lloyd Christmas haircut.
one of the podcasts I saw him on. He was dressed up as a frog. Like him and the host,
Yeah.
both dressed as frogs.
Let's see. I think I saw that image actually when we were scrolling through. One of them. Yeah,
gonna say,
like
just-
the title card for it.
Just type in.
Right here.
No, it's not that one. But just type in frog after Oliver Tree. You'll see it.
oh, all right.
And then yeah, there you
I
go.
clicked the wrong space.
Yeah, I'm
Settle
just
down
making
there,
sure.
Shane. Jesus Christ.
Just making sure so we get to
Jesus.
it.
That's
What
the,
the-
that's the
oh,
Oliver Tree frog.
It's a
There
tree
it
frog.
is.
That's why it popped
Womp,
up.
womp,
Great
womp,
costume.
womp. He
That
got you good.
motherfucker, dude. He's even doing it after death. He's trolling us
He
now.
can't keep getting away with
He's
this.
in heaven above, just chuckling. It's like those
That
motherfuckers did it
So anyway, he was down in Brazil.
on tour.
Was it tour?
Yeah, he was on tour.
Okay, so he was on tour in Brazil, and he'd even talked about it on podcasts, weeks before, how he's going to be in a helicopter and all that shit.
Yeah, he's had a couple TikToks.
And apparently, his helicopter and another helicopter collided and killed everybody.
Let's see this video right here.
So
Is that? Yeah, that's one of the.
now
videos
were
I
these
sent.
choppers like did they just happen to be flying towards each other, or
As I
were they flying
understand
near
it,
each other?
one had a pilot, and that was it, and the other one was him, piloting his 4 other
crew,
people,
yeah.
And so I imagine it was. To me, it sounds like inexperience on one or the other side, but I'm assuming that.
Well, and it's
solo
Brazil.
flight-
Who the fuck knows what their system is?
That's a
anything
good point
could have been
too.
going on
I
there.
hadn't
Like
considered
think
that.
about it. Like, even with the incompetence that happens in America, I'd still rather be in a helicopter in America than any other country.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
You know.
this video here is what the actual helicopter crash. Is that what this is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
All
what
right,
it
let's
is.
see.
Let's check it out.
So they
I mean,
crash
golly,
midair,
dude.
and then
It's just
This
like
is
they,
the Wicked
Louis.
it's like they just bounced off one
Singer-songwriter
another.
Oliver Tree has reportedly died at 32 after 2 helicopters collided over Rio de
Right in the
Janeiro,
parking
Brazil.
lot.
All
Yeah.
6 people
and
aboard
that
the
was
aircraft
actually
were killed. One helicopter
car
crashed into an
rental?
EV dealership, sparking a
dealership.
fire. Authorities are now investigating what caused the collision.
Yeah, man.
You get to there. Oh shit! We forgot to put on the tail rotor again.
We got this next one.
It's
here,
just
same
like-
thing.
I don't know what this one is,
Yeah.
but yeah, click on it. Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
same thing.
Oh yeah, like it looks like they.
Go down.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I heard during it was reported that someone had actually jumped out before
didn't see anything.
before it hit the
Really?
ground. Yeah, they were saying that.
Well, go down.
That's a long
further.
way to drop.
Yeah, you're done on
Yeah.
that. Yes, you could potentially. This one might be just from the ground level. Yeah.
Yeah,
So this is
that's
them
it.
trying to go and clean it up a little bit. I mean, you're dead at this point. There's no fucking surviving that. Especially with the fireball that it created.
Yeah, it was a pretty big explosion.
And then there's a video from inside the helicopter.
Now this I
Yes.
haven't seen.
Yeah,
I didn't
this-
even know something like this existed.
So
Yeah.
somebody was recording
Right there.
from within the helicopter
Right
that
here?
Oliver
Yep.
Tree was in.
I don't know if it's the one he's in or not. I
Okay.
don't know.
Let's check it out.
We can
Is
find
it
out later. This
live
is
stream or
bullshit,
something
but
like that?
my guess is it's live stream.
Oh yeah, right there.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks.
That chopper.
And this is another angle, it looks like.
It looks like that chopper came right at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely Oliver's helicopter. Because you wouldn't have heard screaming from a single
Oh,
pilot.
he's like, dude, we're gonna get hit. What the fuck, dude?
No, it's fine. I got it.
That's crazy.
That's not the same crash.
Yeah, this
Fuck's
looks
the
like
boat?
it's from a video game.
This isn't
Oh,
the
here
same
we go.
crash at all.
Are you sure?
Yeah, maybe this is.
No, I think that probably.
No, this is another angle.
Yeah.
That's the helicopter crash, but the one we just
Dude,
saw prior.
Yeah, that,
So,
that
okay.
may not have been
Yeah,
it,
but-
but this
okay.
looks like it's from the.
No, that's
fucking-
right over the water.
So
as
what
well.
it looks like is they're flying, and then this other helicopter comes from their left, and then just goes right into them.
Yeah.
It's above the water. What the fuck?
Yeah, Brazil has some water.
Yeah, but they landed in a fucking parking lot.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that
that's
doesn't
'cause-
mean that you don't have forward
They had
momentum.
trajectory.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, you gotta
definitely
remember
not a
they were.
parking lot.
Who knows how high
could
up
be the
they
other
actually-
helicopter.
Yeah, who
They
knows-
both landed in this.
Yeah, but who knows how high up they were, and they could have moved. You know,
Watch the video. They dropped straight down.
not straight. Not really. I mean,
Yeah,
they
they
kind of
did.
go
This guy tried
to the
to.
left. You know.
I don't know about that.
There's the fucking. You
Yeah,
can
there's
see the
the-
fucking.
I
Yeah.
don't know about that. This doesn't look legit at all.
You can see the dealership.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
Fucking first
You'd
video.
be surprised how far someone or like a helicopter or something can actually
Let's
move
assume they're
as
up
it's
at
coming
like
down.
300 or 400 feet,
Yeah.
which is all it looks like they're at.
Yeah.
Right? 300 or 400 feet, if you're moving 70 miles an hour, that's a pretty fucking long
Absolutely,
distance after
yeah.
the hit.
I mean, if you think they're going like this, they're still got that forward momentum, and they're
Yeah.
you know.
A lot of conspiracy theorists believe that this was fake. Not fake, but Oliver Tree, because no one's actually seen a confirmed death.
Well, that
They're
and
saying this is another Oliver Tree prank.
this
but-
does kind of fucking
Well-
lean into the whole he's the Andy Kaufman of music.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He's
'Cause Andy
played a
Kauf-
lot of pranks on folks.
There's a lot of people that still believe that Andy Kaufman never died.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's when I first heard this, I'm like, oh, he's just pulling another PR stunt.
Yeah.
That's what he does best. But the more and more I see it being.
Oh, he's
you know,
dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this guy's definitely dead.
So these were I found this today. These are the last videos that he did. It's about 3 minutes long.
That haircut.
Yeah, he always has such a fucking weird haircut.
Churrasco. Com escote o quanto, bro? Yeah!
Yeah, this is all down in Brazil too. So this is like right before he died. And like I said, it does sound like pop music.
It looks like it's kind of a mix of.
Oh, just
Yeah.
weeks before.
So when
his
I
death?
die, I've set it up. My will is set up that when I pass, my family, no one's gonna get a penny. If I have a wife or kids or anything, not getting a f***ing penny. I'll get my kids through college. That's the agreement, but they're not
does have
gonna be a
kids.
silver spoon. They're taken care of because my dad worked on some stuff in the 2000s. When I die, all the money's gonna go back to artists. So I've set up a foundation. It's called Dr. Oliver Tree's Art Grants for Baby Geniuses.
Not a
And it's set
fan
up
of
so
that.
that basically the interest
your
generated from
kids
my
something.
music will take mostly that.
We
but
say he's
there's
gonna
also
get him through
Oh, he's dressed up as
reward
Shrek.
Other money, because
still.
when I die, my art will continue to
Finally
have
realize
resistance
that. That's
and
Shrek.
probably be worth more than it is now. People will finally appreciate my stupid videos and my stupid songs. That's when people appreciate you when you're not there anymore. Anyways, they might not. It doesn't even make a difference.
I like how none of the
Historically
captions
speaking,
actually mean
worth
anything that
go
he's
up
saying.
after
Yeah.
they die. So
They're not
art
even
will
close.
A
continue
lot
to
of
play
these
no matter
videos
what.
are someone
Says,
comment-
"Yeah, woo."
making commentary over the video so they
My
can
name's Oliver
repost
Tree.
it.
I'm an adrenaline junkie, and I've done every action sport known to mankind.
Man, that must be old.
What the fuck? Treat me like I'm worth nothing. Don't blend. I don't even want to see you again. Never want to miss you again. My name is Oliver Tree, and last summer I built the world. What the fuck? He's not saying any of that
I
shit.
don't know, dude.
It's a repost of an original
Honestly,
video.
not bad.
Yeah, but this is from a fucking news channel.
Yeah.
I hope these parts don't get flamed.
Whoever built this compilation.
My
The
name's Oliver
videos?
Tree,
Yeah.
and last summer I built the world's biggest scooter.
Okay, that's kind of funny.
Oh no, he did a lot of weird shit. Like he's essentially a YouTuber.
Yeah. All right, that's cool. It's like something out of Monty Python.
Oh no, he was a fucking weird dude.
Yeah.
But he looked like he was having fun with life.
Hey,
gonna make it! I'm gonna make it!
nothing wrong with that.
He loved
you
those
can dream it,
baggy
you
Jinkos.
can
I
do
think
it.
he's the one who actually brought him back.
I just don't get the Jinkos. Never did.
I loved him.
Didn't make any sense to me ever. Yeah, it's just. I mean, it's.
That's his
look,
style too, is repeating that repetitious.
Yeah.
And look, it's not my style of music.
No, mine either. But I mean,
But more power to you
Yeah.
if you can fucking make art that someone likes.
and hey, man, I gotta give him this. You know, he's unique. He's not like
Yeah.
copying anybody else. He's doing his own thing.
Well,
and,
that
you know,
mustache alone. His
Right.
fucking. God damn it! What's
Yeah.
the name of that fucking?
Guido, whatever the fuck it was.
No, what's the name of that? The director.
Sanchez,
No, the director.
Oliver Tree.
Yep, that's who I was talking about. You know which director I'm talking about? The one that
Benicio
did
del
fucking.
Toro.
No, shut the fuck up.
I'm helping.
You're not helping at all.
I'm helping.
Zero help whatsoever. The director that did like fuck, what was the name of that goddamn movie? Fuck,
Frank Oz.
Travolta was in it. I'm just gonna mute him because I can't.
Travolta was in it. Who else? Was
Narrows it down, doesn't it?
He's the only fucking John Waters.
Travolta and John Waters.
Don't even look at me, dude. I'm
mind.
throwing you garbage.
John Waters is the director. That's who I'm trying to talk about.
Never
John
heard of him.
Waters.
John Waters. Okay.
Yeah.
It clicked.
No, I was just
He's
trying.
heard it
Well, I
several
was trying to
times and
figure
he's
out what
like,
movie you were
oh,
talking
yeah, John
about.
Waters.
John.
Okay,
John.
yeah, okay,
you
yeah.
had not.
That's
You've
fucking
never
weird.
heard of John Waters.
No, I have.
Look up John Waters.
Why?
He did like Pink Flamingos.
Because then you'll
and
see
the-
what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
No, I believe you. He's the director.
Yeah.
Just type in John Waters.
Let me pull up the.
But yeah, he did Pink Flamingos and
There
a
you
bunch
go.
of other movies. He's, you know, a
John
cult-
Waters has a fucking weird mustache, and that's
Yes,
what
he
it
does.
reminds me of.
Yeah, it definitely is a lot like John Waters' mustache.
Is he still alive?
I think so.
That's crazy.
There he is.
Him and his fucking pencil thin, fucking weird ass mustache.
He's a funny motherfucker, man. Like
He's a weird
He is a
dude.
weird dude.
Maybe that's also what reminded me of him too. Is
He-
that
I
The
think-
the
mustache
weirdness.
looks nothing like.
I think
Oliver
it looks
Tree's
similar to the
No,
mustache.
it doesn't.
Okay.
That's a straight line across the
well,
top
he's
of his
80.
lip.
He's 80.
Yeah, he's fucking super old, dude.
Yeah.
I'm saying
It looks similar.
Oliver Tree does not have a mustache at all that
Well,
looks similar to that.
I mean, did.
Find me.
I like how none of the pictures now show his mustache.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
None
yeah.
of them,
That
not one.
there,
There's one.
It's split. Yeah, it's the top of his lip, but it's
you know.
split.
It's the super thin
Similar-ish.
mustache, dude. It's
got a
similar.
goatee here. You got split mustache there, mustache there.
Boy, you are a nitpicker. Wow.
What'd you take?
Yep.
Settle
I
down.
said it.
Settle down. We got a little close there. Easy.
I don't think we
now.
got close.
Easy.
So yeah, he died in Brazil, and
Shit, a lot of shit's been happening in
so
Brazil,
did
dude.
so did a lady.
A young lady.
And you know what? We didn't bring up anything that talked about it.
Well,
We got the video.
we got a video. I mean,
So we'll watch the
talk
video.
about the video before we air it.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
What's
so-
going on with this
well,
young
that's,
lady?
That's why you should bring up something that talks about it, because I know nothing about her whatsoever. That's what I mean. We only have video.
Well,
Bring up something
the
about
the
her.
video is enough, isn't it? I mean,
No,
some
because
gal,
we don't know anything about her. But anyway, so some girl went bungee jumping in Brazil, which is where I would go bungee jumping. It seems like a safe
don't have
place.
reg-
I hear it's the best place to go bungee jumping.
Yeah, they told her this will be just like Oliver Tree's helicopter ride.
Al Jazeera, CNN, New York Post, NBC News.
Any one of them's fine.
Yeah,
I mean,
what's
whichever-
crazy about it too is these guys are getting charged for it.
They probably should. She had nothing on. Literally nothing.
This
Don't bring up the
is-
video.
I'm
We've got
closing it.
better
Settle the
videos.
fuck
Yeah, we
down,
got better
dude.
video. But,
So what was her name? Do we have her name? So it's in Limeria, Brazil. 130 foot drop.
so
Jesus
we've got Louis,
Tell the story
Luis
what happened.
Felipe.
3 men have been charged with homicide
Yeah.
in the rope
Jesus
jumping death
Christ.
of a woman who plunged more than 130 feet off a bridge in Limeria, Brazil, without being properly secured to any equipment. So like you were saying, she literally had nothing on.
Nothing.
They
You can
literally
s-
just threw her off a
Why
fucking
the
bridge.
So
Fuck.
in one of the videos, after she jumps off, yeah, I mean she's thrown. Actually, there's
Yeah,
like three people throw
Yeah,
her.
they take her up and try to throw her like
Yeah.
a fucking paper airplane or something
And
like that.
what
then
the
you get
fuck?
at the end of the video, and we'll watch the video. But at the end of one of the videos, this guy walks up and just looks at the rope, and is like, "Uh-oh,"
Oops.
and it's
So-
like, "Yeah, she's fucking dead."
Forgot to hook her
The
up,
name of the 3 guys
guys.
that threw her, Luis Felipe Feliciano Ergoff,
Why do
Bro,
they
this
have
is
so
the
many
fourth
names?
one this week. What are you
32.
fucking doing?
Vitor de Freitas Gonçalves, 27, and Maicon Fernandez Sintra, 42, were arrested Sunday and charged with homicide with
I mean, it would,
eventual intent. Is that how I say that?
I guess they probably have different weird rules.
They were caught in flagrante or attempting to flee. So they're actually trying to flee the
Well,
scene.
yeah. After that, you'd be like, "I'm fucked."
Yeah. So they're actually
Better get
caught in
to
the state
America.
of Sao Paulo. Now, under Brazilian law, this charge applies to cases in which perpetrators did not intend to kill, but
Maria.
engaged in a dangerous act that carried a fatal risk. So it's almost like
So
what,
it's-
manslaughter
Yeah,
here?
manslaughter or negligent homicide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably similar to those.
I
The
mean,
woman
it's-
that died, her name was Maria Eduarda Rodriguez de Freitas,
Wow.
21,
21
who
years
was
Say
not
old.
that
connected.
fucking 5 times fast.
Was not. Well, they have a lot of names.
They
yeah, they do.
do,
They
you know?
they go, "Hey, how many fucking names can we jam in this passport?"
Yeah. She wasn't
30
connected.
Make sure to
Yeah.
put de in the middle.
Yeah, it's always something. But yeah, so we've got some videos of this. It's fucking wild.
Yeah, it's a pretty crazy video.
There's one.
Let's click this one here.
All right.
There's the rope on the ground.
And they
Oh,
did not
we'll pull
hook
that
her up.
We're not
Oh,
seeing that. There we go.
They did not hook her up. And let's just run it through one more time. just
Adios.
because- Yeah.
Yeah.
Amigos.
Holy shit.
Yeah. First off, that rope
Play that
just
one
looks
more
like a
time.
fucking rope.
Yeah.
I am
look at
playing.
that. Okay,
it
never mind,
plays
sorry.
itself over and over again, Kevin.
I mean, like that doesn't even look like a bungee cord. It just looks like a rope.
They just fucking
Where's
tossed
the,
her
there
like
is a video where
Did you
somebody
mute
walks up.
everything?
I
They just-
muted this one, yeah.
They just tossed her like
'Cause
a
it's- I don't know about
spear.
the
Do my
music on
sound
that.
effects.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know about
They
this
just
music.
toss her
I
like
can
a
just mute
spear
this. Well,
then
right
do
off
that.
the fucking
Yeah.
bridge.
Yeah, no, they're just like, "Peace out, bitch."
Adios.
And then, oops, oh fuck,
Oh,
we
shit.
forgot to put the rope on. Do you think she'll be mad?
She's not gonna make it to the party, fellas.
So there's other angles too, I believe.
Yeah, let's check. Let's see that in another angle.
let's see that in an instant replay.
All right, here's this one. Oh boy, this one looks like it's going to be bad.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh.
So they like a fucking kite,
Oh!
And you
just
see
throw her
nothing
off.
on there. Nothing on there. And they stop the video.
They
There's
so you
no
stop
don't
it
water
see
right-
it.
beneath.
Oh, boy.
There's no. She just
They-
lands on solid ground and fucking splat.
Oh.
Yeah, look, you can see kind of the splat. Yeah.
Yeah, what a mess.
And then I believe I have another video up top. So
All the way up?
I don't know.
right, I'll go.
So you
Keep
kind of have to
That
play
was
it by ear. And
crazy, man.
And I'm
Like,
hoping I'm not wrong. I swear I put it on here.
I'm sure the actual video of her, dying
Oh, it's probably
is out
hard
there.
to find.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe I don't have it. Maybe I didn't send it.
Oh, well.
Still-
this is funny.
we pretty much know what happened to her. She's pizza.
Well, did I tell you? I told you guys about that Indian simulator, right?
No.
That's what that video's from. It's fucking hilarious.
Indian simulator?
There's an Indian dude that's made an India simulation game of India,
Oh, really?
and it's like all the terrible things you hear about India, all of them. Like people just shitting in the streets. You have to make it through the shit festival without getting fucking covered in shit. You got to try to do selfies on a train without fucking getting killed.
So it's realistic.
Yes, it's fucking, and it's hilarious because it's just called Super Racist,
Oh.
and it's like it's made by a guy from India.
Oh, and don't forget, whenever a cow
Well, hey, guys,
crosses the road, everybody stops and waits.
Insane.
Fortunately for the individual that was thrown off the bridge, though, she was wearing a helmet.
Yeah, no, look, I mean,
So they checked that one off the checklist.
so that
Just
she doesn't
missed
have to have
couple
a
other
closed
important things.
casket, I
Yeah.
guess.
The bridge is called Skeleton Bridge.
Yeah, now she's a
It
skeleton.
was once part of a railway line that had been defunct for several years. So I'm wondering if this was like a legitimate business
So
these
that's-
guys were running, or is it just,
That's the bridge, huh?
My guess is
it was not
Maybe?
immediately clear whether Eduardo had previous rope jumping experience. Now that's
Probably not.
Was it bungee jumping or rope jumping? Like,
well,
what's
you
the
don't
difference?
rope jump because rope jump you break every fucking
That's
bone
what
in
I'm
your
saying,
body.
but it
It's-
looks like on the video they.
That's what it
literally
looks like. Yeah,
called-
no, you're right. It looks
You know?
like a
You
see
regular
that?
fucking rope.
It's literally called Skeleton Bridge.
You
They
just said
added
that.
more skeletons to the
I-
bridge.
and I just said that part just a second ago.
Did
That
you
she's
really?
a
Way to follow
skeleton.
along.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
appreciate
well,
you staying on the same
They're going to
page.
add her to the bridge.
Okay, so yeah, here's the difference between the sport differs from bungee jumping and the type of cord used. Bungee jumping uses elastic cords that causes yada yada. We know how.
Oh, I
But
know.
rope jumping
The pendulum,
uses
yeah.
climbing ropes that create a pendulum.
That's why they
swing.
throw them out so you swing back and
Yeah,
forth.
so they try to get her.
Fuck that.
Yeah, that would still be painful.
That would be
Oh,
extremely
okay.
painful.
Was that the one, that first
Yeah,
video
that we
watched?
fucking
That was pretty
accidentally
much what they
watched?
were trying
Yeah.
to do? Okay.
Yeah.
That's why they were holding her the way they were, so she
But
was
they didn't even
kinda
tie her
go-
up.
Yeah,
the
right, but
the originator of rope jumping, Dan Osmond, died in 1998 during a jump in Yosemite National Park in California. One of his cords snapped and he fell severed. Wasn't there that one in was it New York or some bridge where they had like 6 or 7 people doing that?
I don't
And
know.
At the actual apex of the swing, it snapped.
Oh, fuck.
And I think like 6 of them died from crashing into each other when they hit the water.
Well,
It was fucking
Do
graphic.
you remember
dude.
the crazy video of the squirrel suit guy?
Oh, which one? There's tons
No,
of them.
there's one that's really bad. Like
Oh.
he's going like 100 and some miles an hour and right into the side of a
Yeah.
bridge.
Ow.
And you hear it. Like it's so.
Wait, this phrase here. Loved ones had posted tributes to Eduarda since her death on Saturday. Maria Eduarda left her mark
Yes, she did. Right in a
through
briar
the
patch.
dedication, affection, joy, and respect with which she treated everyone around her.
yeah, they're still
She-
spraying down the ground
She
with
left,
hoses.
she left a mark indeed. Holy cow. Here we are. Yeah. But your presence illuminated the environments, and your memory will be remained forever in our hearts.
I'd say she darkened the environment,
I mean,
but,
yeah.
you know.
Oh, man.
It's. I mean, look.
It's tragic.
It's one of the
That's
reasons why you
horrible.
don't go to
Someone's
fucking.
kid.
You know, you're
Yeah,
like,
it's
hey,
terrible.
let's go bungee jumping. These guys that look homeless on
It's
the street,
really cheap.
you know, that have a couple of fucking
Ropes.
ShamWows that they tied together. Those should work, right?
Now, citing repeated attempts to secure the area around the surrounding Skeleton Bridge, city officials said in a statement that they intended to sue the federal government over Eduarda's death. So they're basically
wait.
trying to blame the federal government
How
for
is
not
it the
securing
federal
this bridge.
Because- yeah, but
because
it's-
the bridge is probably known as it's probably why it's got the nickname of Skeleton Bridge.
yeah.
It's probably known for a place where people go and do bungee jumping, rope jumping.
But I would say that's their fault, not the government.
I agree with you. However, in the societies we live in now, you can do that if there's a known problem. Right?
Yeah.
You know, if there's a known problem on an intersection, you don't go, Well, you shouldn't have been driving on that intersection. You knew
Well,
about
no,
that. No,
of course.
the place that's supposed to fucking, do the upkeep on it should probably fix it.
So
Yeah,
there will be a GoPro style camera video
Wow.
probably popping up here soon too.
Oh, so we get to have a fucking first-person view of smashing
They
into
can
the
get all the pieces
ground.
put back
Yeah,
together.
as you see her head fly off 50 feet into the
right?
air.
Really far away. But
Oh,
in a
that just
previous
reminds
statement,
me.
the governor's office said that Eduarda did not resist the fall. So she wasn't.
Yeah, she
there
was-
was some talk about that, like they were doing this against her will or something like that.
Nah.
Yeah,
when
no,
this first
it-
came out.
The second I saw it, I was just like, no, she was into it.
Oh yeah,
But
This
she
is what
had
she was
asked.
doing.
She had asked to be launched that way, like a plane. She wanted to
Yeah,
fly.
She had her arms out and everything. Like,
and then she
you know.
realized that she got too close to the sun.
Oh yeah.
And earlier that morning, Eduarda
burned
posted
up
her
her
final
wings.
words to Instagram, according to the local media. Who was the crazy person who let me jump off a bridge?
Famous last words.
That
I
was her
guess.
famous last word. She didn't jump; she was thrown.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's just dumb.
fucking wild, dude.
That's crazy.
I mean,
I
we've
really
had
want to see
that.
the video of it.
Well, we've had that in the past here in the U.S. where we've had these shady fucking bungee jump crews. Remember that it was like 10 years ago, roughly. The fad of the reverse bungee jump that came through.
Oh, where they stretch you all the way down and
Yes.
lock you up?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
and And we ended up having a couple people hit the crane with their head and then die from that.
Well, yeah, they have those at like amusement parks and shit
Yeah,
like that too.
but they were doing that everywhere for a while,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden, I think regulations came in and said, "Hey, no, you have to have all this specific stuff," and people were like, "Whoa, that's just too much effort. I'd rather just fucking wing it like a class action park and just see what happens."
right, yeah.
it's only 2 deaths a
but-
year. That's not bad.
No, it's not terrible. Look, we have at least 1,000 people there every year.
Those are really good odds.
This is
Yeah,
why I just say don't go bungee jumping.
it's not even bungee jumping. That was like she was just bridge
Bungee
jumping.
swinging.
Jumping
That-
off of any high
It's
off.
actually just
you know-
called
Right.
suicide.
Yeah, I say that.
Yeah.
Just don't jump off anything that's too high that can kill you when you land. Now, granted, that bridge over there, what is it, Molten Falls?
Oh yeah, I've jumped off that.
Everybody jumped off
Oh,
that.
yeah.
How many people have died off of that one? Like 2
I'm
or
not
3
sure.
so far?
Yeah,
I've
like-
never
I think
jumped
it's
off
One
that
gal
one.
pushed her friend off of it.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah,
That was-
she
wasn't
ended
too
up,
long ago.
That was
either.
probably like 5 or 6 years
Yeah.
ago.
As a joke.
That chick, yeah, it wasn't a joke. That's such a
Well,
bad
the
excuse.
girl was hanging off the edge, kind of scared.
She didn't want to fucking do it.
Yeah, and the
And
other
then she
friend's
just
like,
pushed
just
her.
jump, bitch, and pushes her off.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Fucking
And she
killed her.
landed. She landed. Did she die? I thought she
She
survived.
died.
Did she?
Yeah, she got charged for murder.
See, that's the thing. When
I
you're
see, I
jumping
thought she
from that
survived, but
high,
yeah.
even into the water, you have to jump a very specific way. You got to be careful
Yeah.
when you're
Feet
doing
pointed,
it. Yes.
arms
Well,
in.
even
Exactly.
then, like there's people that jump off like 100-foot, 200-foot
Yeah.
bridges and shit like that, and people still fucking get really fucked up from that jumping
yeah.
off perfectly.
Yeah.
They break bones and
Yeah.
fucking, like,
Well, and you're supposed to jump where your feet are pointed down, and then
Yeah.
as you go in the water, you're supposed to spread your arms and legs out so it slows your descent.
Right.
yeah, and if you're a chick, it's a little easier.
Well, that also, you got to clench your butt cheeks, keep them nice and tight.
Yes, it
You know.
is.
It just slows you down slightly more.
Like a water parachute.
Yeah, just a little bit, a little tiny bit. It's the reason funny cars have parachutes. It's the same thing, same dynamic. Works out.
Yeah, but yeah, I remember, man, the first time I jumped off that bridge, I was nervous as shit because when you get up there, man, boy, that looks fucking high. up.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not a fun experience, but I think it's a coming of age thing for
Around
locals.
here.
See, I
Yeah.
never did that. The closest I ever did was jumping off the swings at the potholes, and that's
Oh,
not
yeah,
that high
yeah.
at all.
Oh man, I
dude.
almost died off of that
Oh,
one too. The
yeah.
rope gave way.
I
halfway
remember-
through.
My friend Jesse almost died there too. He fell on his fucking hip in one of the potholes
Oh Jesus!
on the fucking on the rocks.
Yeah.
and broke his hip and broke
So,
a couple other. You remember Jesse France, right?
Name sounds familiar.
Yeah, well, he's
But,
dead.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, the cops killed him
Oh, that
because he
sucks,
tried to
too.
run them over.
Oh, well, that's his fault.
I have a lot of friends that think that the cops were the bad guys in it. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
But-
wait a minute. He pulled a gun on somebody. He was already on the run. This was his third strike. He was going to go to prison forever. And
He chose death.
you think the cops are the ones that were the problem?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, some people don't think. But yeah, there was this one girl at the potholes. I remember she had to get life flighted out because she.
Yeah, that's happened a few times.
Yeah,
there.
she jumped. So there's that. You got that first big rock there.
Yeah,
that
that's
goes
so
down.
cool about it.
That
The
low
potholes,
ledge.
go from one
and you're
to the
supposed
next
to
the next.
run and jump out and into the potholes. And what she did was she ran and then didn't jump
Slipped?
far enough. No, she just didn't jump far enough and broke her back.
Jesus,
Fuck
dude.
that.
Yeah.
Dude, I love the potholes. It was a fun fucking place
It's
to
not
go.
so much. I mean,
I've heard it's gotten pretty nasty.
One time-
Yeah, it
This
was,
was-
it was gross water when I was going
Oh,
there.
yeah.
That was in the 90s.
this
But
was
I
a
think-
while ago when I went
Yeah.
there, and I had a gun not pulled on me, but there was a group of
It was just a
ethnic
guy
individuals.
It was just a
hanging
guy
out.
jerking off to you.
And there was, me and my buddy are showing up to go swimming, and this group of, I want to say Filipinos or Asians or whatever, but they say, "This is ours today." Well, we're just here to swim. And he's like, "No, this is ours." And they lifted his shirt, and he had a gun in his
What the
waistband.
fuck is that?
So I was like, "All right, I guess we're not swimming here today."
It's like it's a public fucking
Yeah.
area.
My-
my
not
my
that
guess
bad. No
is
way.
maybe they were doing a deal or something there.
No, they were all swimming and hanging out, had music playing, drinking, and all that shit. It looked like they're having a lot of fun, but yeah, they didn't want any white boys there for sure.
Sorry, round eye, get out
yeah,
of here.
that was the thing. And I hadn't been there since to swim, but I brought my kids down there a couple.
See, I love
about
that
a year
place.
ago. It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous.
So we
scenery.
would in high school.
Good fishing too.
In high school, and then like right after high school, on the hot days, because we would skateboard every day, right? So we'd go skateboard, different parks and all that shit, or go, do some street skating and shit. And then every once in a while, somebody would text one of us, and we'd all get the call, "Hey, let's just go to the fucking potholes
Yeah.
today. It's
Yeah.
fucking hot." And we're like, "Yeah, get like 3-4 carloads of people out there, and just have a blast,
Yeah,
dude.
it's
And
a-
bring some hot chicks with us."
It's not the
fun.
easiest to get to.
No.
that little
Nah,
climb
you
down
gotta kind of
do.
walk down. Yeah,
I remember-
slide down basically.
Yeah.
Having to go through like that fucking hole in the fence and all that
Yep.
shit just to get back there.
'Cause there's like what was it, a school or something
Yeah,
like that?
yeah.
You had to go through.
It was
the
right
back
at a
of?
school.
Yeah.
See, I went a different way. I went from the
No, we went the
from
same
dam.
way.
Yeah,
I'd go
yeah.
from the dam and go that
See, I
way.
never went that way. We always went
okay.
through the
Like-
school
Yeah,
like you
the
was talking
school was
about.
a quicker. I've always figured that was pretty
You'd
quick
park
way.
at the school, and then
Right.
you would walk through the back like playground area of the school,
Uh-huh.
and then there was
Yeah.
a hole in the fence, and you'd just go through the hole in the fence, and it was like a little trail that zigzagged back and forth,
Yeah.
and then you'd be right there.
I might have found that trail.
You
but I
end
never
up
went
right
to
at the
school.
top of the
Yeah.
pothole area.
Yep.
Like the rocks.
Yeah, you were on I think the south side of the thing when
Yeah.
you got there, and then because if you got from the way we went, if you walked down there, you could actually see the rope swing across.
Yeah.
It was on the opposite
that's
side.
why I always
It's on
see
the other
folks.
side.
I was like, how the fuck did they get
Yeah,
to
yeah,
that side?
yeah. It was so the rock swing would be the opposite side of us.
Ah, that's crazy. Yeah, I had no idea that there was a path that way.
That's
I'll
the
have to
only
check
one
it
I
out.
knew of. I had
Yeah.
no idea about yours.
I didn't know about that one
I'd
either.
always just go straight from the dam and kind of shimmy down this fucking little shitty rope
Yeah,
slide
okay.
thing. And
The way we went, the longest part of the walk was from the school parking lot to the hole in the fence.
Yeah.
That was the longest part.
That's kinda cool.
It was the easiest walk because
Yeah.
it's just flat.
yeah, I hadn't
but
considered that.
Once you got through the trees, man, there it is.
yeah, and it was cool too because you'd get down there and you just see these waterfalls and like these little mini waterfalls
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
everywhere.
It's beautiful.
It's,
It's
a
a
super
gorgeous
cool
place.
area.
yeah, really
Yeah.
cool.
Because
to
it's
check
all
out.
volcanic rock,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like all those pitted fucking holes from the volcanic rock. It just looked amazing. I mean, it was dirty water back then.
Yeah, it was. There was always a lot of fucking trash from
Yeah.
people leaving stuff behind. And
Yeah, people are
It
shitty.
got pretty nasty for a while there. But
Well, and isn't it kind of close to like Lacamas Lake and stuff?
it's
Yeah,
Long
yeah.
Lake, but yeah,
Oh,
Lacamas
yeah.
Lake, Long Lake, and then it's a tributary.
Yeah.
From that. And yeah, I got busted for fishing early in the potholes. Actually, not busted, but had park rangers come and
You
have
get
me
outta
pull-
here,
yeah,
motherfucker.
It's like, you're a day early. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's like, fishing season doesn't start for waterways until this date, and I was there the day before. Lake fishing was allowed, but you step down to the bottom of the waterfall, and it's
Technically,
illegal.
it's a moving
I had
water.
like 3 brown trout on the fucking line. I had fish on me too. And he's like, so did you catch anything? No. All right, well, just bring it on up. And
I ain't got
went back
nothing.
later and got my fish. I'm like, fuck, these motherfuckers. Because it is, right there where the waterfall leads into this big pool. Tons of fish in there. I call it the honey pot.
Yeah, I
'cause
remember seeing a lot of
great
fish when I
in
was there.
Yeah,
I,
and crawdads too.
Well, I love crawdads. Or not. I never ate any of the ones
Oh,
that
they're
I've.
delicious.
But I love finding them.
Yeah.
Because they're fucking fast. When they're in the water, they are fucking lightning fast.
Yeah.
And it's amazing because they fucking swim backwards. They don't swim the way you would expect, like everything else in the
Yeah, a
water.
little tail flip and they're
Yeah,
gone.
and they're gone backwards.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck? Where did it go?
Yeah.
Or you'd find the one that had just been in like a big fight a month ago. It's got this little tiny claw on one side, fucking monster claw on the other side. You're like, oh, dude, you lost, didn't you? You little
we'd
shit.
catch a couple of those and strip them down just for the meat and fish with the meat, and you get some pretty good sized fish with those things.
See, and I'd always find
fishing.
those
I never fished down
weird
there.
little sucker fish too up there.
Oh, the
Bottom feeders.
Yeah,
I don't know what they're called.
I think they're
I
just
don't know
called
what they're called
rockfish
either.
or something like
Yeah,
that.
that might have been
Well, they
something
wouldn't-
like
That's
that.
what they would do. They'd sit there and suck on the rocks
Yeah.
and stuff, right?
Yeah, they just have.
I think
a,
I
their-
remember
their-
seeing them down there.
Their mouth is just a little like suction cup,
Yeah.
and they just fucking hover on the bottom. But they're also lightning fucking fast. They look slow as fuck because you see them, they just move like this, and
Yeah.
then you go to put your hand near it, and it's fucking gone.
Yeah. Don't
Fish.
step on one. They sting like a motherfucker.
I never had.
Their spines are pretty bad.
Yeah, I haven't.
I heard catfish are bad.
Yeah, there's a ton of catfish in Long Lake too. There was one time where they actually drained the lake, and you because
find barrels with
they were
people
doing
in it?
they were doing repairs of the actual the dam, so they had to drain the lake to get the repairs done, and you could see the current or when the lake was low enough, you just see dry, and then like kind of like a makeshift river or something like that went to the dam itself. But you fish that river, and catfish were coming out like crazy. But like you were saying, there were barrels all over the fucking lake, dude. All over. It's like, what the fuck is that? And I obviously didn't want to go look because you go stepping in that mud, you're up to your waist and fucking.
Yeah, and you're not getting out.
Yeah,
It just it's a suction
dangerous.
cup also.
Yeah. But again, that was great fishing too that year.
See, I never got into fishing. The only fishing I actually liked was when I was a kid. Me and my dad would once every year or two, it would probably be about once every 2 years roughly, we'd go deep sea fishing, go for bass and lingcod.
That's not me, dude.
See,
I can't
I-
fish off a boat, especially in the ocean.
I
Fuck
like that way more than any of the other fishing. Bored the shit out of me.
Ugh.
You just sit on the side and fucking.
Smoke weed and fish, dude.
Yeah.
It was great.
I was 7.
Oh, yeah. I probably didn't want to do that.
Yeah, it's kind of. I mean, it's fishing. That's the. I always like that kind of fishing, just sitting at on the shore and
Not-
just chilling out,
Too
or sitting on a boat and chilling out.
Too fucking slow for me.
Eh.
The fishing out in the ocean was a lot faster. Like
Oh.
you'd actually catch things quickly. The crazy thing is though, we had on one of ours, the captain ended up catching a fish, and we're like, dude, you gotta throw that back. And the captain's like 80 years old. I mean, he's long fucking dead at this point. There's no way he's survived this long. It's surprising he was as old as he was when we were out
Yeah.
there. But he was the captain of the boat. He caught a fucking, I think it was a bass that was literally this big.
Damn.
Shane is doing about maybe a
A human heart size, maybe.
Yeah, small
maybe.
Just a little guy.
I mean, like, that's way undersized. And
Yeah.
we're like, dude, you got to throw that. I mean, I was like 7, and I was like, dude.
He's
you
like,
can't have
fuck
that."
you,
He
you
was-
kids.
let it grow.
He was like, no, it's fine. I'm like, what the fuck? But it was
Yeah.
cool seeing things like we saw a blue, I think it's a blue shark. I think that's what, or whale shark.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Whale shark.
We saw a whale
Ooh.
shark under the boat, and
Damn.
they're fucking
huge.
monsters.
Yeah, they're massive.
So this thing had to be about 30, 40 feet under us, and you could see just about that. Like, it was hard to see, but
Yeah.
you could see it.
If you didn't know what that was, and you saw that coming up under the boat, man, that would be fucking terrifying.
Dude, when we saw it, we were like, oh, shit, that thing's bigger than the boat.
Yeah.
We're going to need
I
a bigger
believe
boat.
it. Thankfully, whale sharks aren't going to really hurt
Yeah,
you.
they eat mostly what? Plankton?
and stuff, yeah.
They're
I don't even
basically-
think they have any, like sharp teeth. or
No,
anything
I
like
think
that.
they have those little fucking, I forget what the fuck they're
yeah,
called.
I forget what they're called, too.
It's
Whales,
for catching
whales
like
have them
krill and
stuff.
fucking
yeah.
plankton and all that
They're
shit.
like these, like, kind of ribbed sort of
yeah,
gums
they
or something.
they allow they're kind of like the way gills work.
Yeah.
They capture things in it.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's pretty fucking weird.
Otherwise, the wild
more
boys
you know.
would be doomed because
Oh,
they
yeah.
went swimming with a whale shark.
They probably tried to put their dicks in them.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
That's what they did.
It is what they do.
They were fucking weird dudes.
Another weird thing they're doing is that everyone's up in arms about it, and was for probably still are, but the whole event that they were doing at the White House, because there's it's racism all over again. It's Jim
What
Crow
is the-
2.0 because of now they're making people fight on the lawns
Oh,
of the
What?
White
How is
House
that
again.
racist?
You know what I mean?
I don't understand.
Whatever
yeah.
they can do to complain about this guy, they will, and because he's doing some really cool America shit
Yeah.
on the White
Hey,
House
you know
lawn.
what? The last time anybody did some kind of event like that was Teddy Roosevelt had
Yeah,
boxing
they just
matches.
dueled on the White House
That's what I'm
lawn.
saying, dude. That's
I
fucking
think
badass.
it's cool. yeah.
I'm glad they're bringing that shit back.
Fucking
you know
A.
what
Well,
I mean?
they literally, I think they've had a duel, at least one, I think, on the White House lawn.
Oh, a long
I
time
believe,
ago, yeah.
I believe that happened.
It probably did.
I think it was like
yeah.
a vice president.
I'm not sure. We have to.
I
look
think
it
if
up.
we could look it up, it might help.
But
What was
it's
it,
fine.
the last
but-
duel they did on the White House
Yeah,
lawn?
see if there were any duels actually done on the White House lawn.
But yeah, Teddy
'Cause that would be
Roosevelt.
fucking wild.
Teddy Roosevelt had boxing matches on the. On
Yeah,
the
he
White
was
House
just
lawn.
saying that.
Yeah.
No, you said the Teddy
No.
Roosevelt thing.
I think
I
I
said
did.
the boxing
Yeah.
thing.
What?
I didn't say Teddy Roosevelt at all. I didn't know who did that. I just know they had a boxing
Yeah,
match.
it
You
was
said the
Teddy
boxing
Roosevelt.
match.
Yeah.
That's
I
why I
didn't say
said
Teddy
I
Roosevelt.
pointed
Yeah.
at you and said
But
that
I mean,
you just said the
I'm
boxing
saying,
match.
like that's
though.
I think the last sporting event.
I'm
that
not.
they had
I wouldn't
there,
be
yeah.
surprised. Teddy Roosevelt. He's also the main reason, and actually, really the only reason. He fucking. He's the one that created the. What is it? The public lands on the U.S.
Was he?
Yeah.
I
Theodore
didn't know
Roosevelt
that.
was.
I know he did a lot.
So
but he
Theodore
accomplished a lot.
Roosevelt, he was big into hunting and all that shit,
Sure.
but he was a conservationist.
Mm-hmm.
So he believed that the U.S. should have public lands where all the public should be able to go and be able to do like hunting, picnics, hiking, all that shit, right? And when he created that, I think we're the only country in the world that actually has that as a thing for the people. Now, right now they're trying to
Free use of our own land?
huh?
Free use of our own
Essentially,
land?
yeah.
It's like
God forbid.
Well, there's a guy right now in Congress trying to fuck that up by selling it off to like the highest bidder, and it's like, dude, it's just going to be for luxury homes that none of us will be able to fucking touch or bunkers, so they can
Yeah,
hide.
they're doing a lot of that.
Yeah, there's a lot of billionaire bunkers going in.
Yeah, they
Oh,
do
yeah.
something we don't.
yeah, that is happening a lot.
Elon's now a trillionaire.
Yes,
I
he
heard,
is.
yeah.
He
Well,
is
imagine
officially
they
a
were saying how
trillionaire.
rich SpaceX employees are now. Like the
That- dude,
coffee
im-
barista's
im-
worth $1 million now.
Imagine being there and getting because there was one guy that I remember reading about within that. He had, I think it was like 50,000 stock that they'd given him over the time that he'd been there, and 50,000. What is it? It's like 200.
Yeah, the shares started at like 126.
No,
or
it's
something like that.
it's 135. It's
Yeah.
up to 219, I think.
Yeah.
So at
Go public with it.
50,000, he's at 10.9 million dollars.
Jeez.
Now imagine that. So there's rules involved in it. You can't sell immediately. You got to wait. I think it's 90 days or something like that before you can
Nonetheless.
sell. Well, yeah, but what if it crashes and now it's worth zero? But
True.
I would just be like, all right, I guess at 90 days I'm retiring.
No shit, dude.
yeah, no
You
shit,
know,
yeah.
I'd be like, I'm paying my house off, paying my taxes, and fucking living for a bit.
Somewhere else.
Yeah.
Definitely not in the States. You're going to tax the shit out of afterwards.
It doesn't matter. You'd get taxed on it regardless. It's
matter-
in stock.
Oh, well, selling and leaving is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but then you're now running from the U.S. You don't think we have a way to fucking find you?
Where it comes, no, pay your taxes on your earned income from that and all that. And
Oh,
then
okay.
fucking skip out, so you're not being taxed for anything else because you're wealthy.
Why? I'd still rather live in the U.S. than anywhere else.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's some cooler places I think I'd rather be.
Where? How many guns are you able to take there?
I want to say
Afghanistan?
guns is a good thing.
Yeah.
now that I think about
I'd stay
it.
in the
What was
U.S.
that
I
one
want to
level-
buy a cave in
what was the one-
Afghanistan.
the
yeah.
level on 007 where they're at the decrepit boats and shit like that. It's the second level.
Yeah, I'm sure it's somewhere in Africa.
I think I'd go there.
Yeah? You
Yeah,
think
those
that's a good
black
idea?
markets
Maybe
and
you can
black
hang out
guns
with Lenny Kravitz?
Fuck yeah, Lenny Kravitz. What the fuck were they doing? The most pussiest
no.
voice too. Is like, all right, fellas, let's do this.
Hey, guys,
What
do you
the
want some...
fuck?
Would you guys like some tea?
Lenny Kravitz was the character in the new 007 video game.
Yeah,
As-
Mawaha or something weird
like the
fucking
leader
name.
of this infamous fucking gang in Africa. He was like the king pirate.
They
Is what
built
they called him.
They built an entire city out of fucking
Shipping liners
junk
and shit like
ships.
that.
Huh.
So they put all these ships in and fucking containers and built an entire fucking city out of it. It's actually pretty cool. It's cool layout. It was a fun fucking level.
Sounds
Was.
like
But-
something out of Mad Max.
But it reminds me of the Bakara Market from fucking Black Hawk Down. Remember
Oh,
the
yeah.
Bakara, like that whole area?
yeah, I remember.
The second I started playing that area, I was like, "Oh, this is the Bakara Market." There's just guys out there shooting guns and fucking trying to sell you guns.
Yeah.
and they're running like 3-card Monty and fucking. They've got like what else did they have? They had a lot of shit.
Yeah,
it was
it was
fucking
cool.
wild. It's
Yeah.
a wild place, but
It's a fun game.
yeah, that
Yeah.
game's fucking good.
It's the same scenario for each level. Is my only complaint.
Yeah.
You do some spy shit and then you shoot your way out.
But overall, I'd still say it's a good game.
It's I haven't quite beat it yet, but I'm
Me either.
I'm
I'm about 40,
I'm
45%.
almost done.
Oh, really? Jeez.
Yeah. But back to the UFC fights, though. Let's get back to that, because that is raising a huge fucking stink.
Oh,
with a lot
yeah.
of
How is
people.
it racist though to have fights?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Look, I get it if you labeled it as Mandingo fights on the lawn of the UFC. I'd be like, yeah, that sounds racist. Is that a racist thing? That's probably racist.
Yeah, it's been racist since I think it started.
Or if they just did it the way that they did it, and they just had regular UFC fighters doing the fights that they would have done inside.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not racist at all.
They consider it an honor to do it.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck.
In fact,
yeah,
I guarantee you there's some of those guys that were like, this is the best fucking time I've ever had. I got to fight in front of the White House?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Not
You
many
know?
fighters are going to be able to say that.
No. And I remember before this, like, every time Joe Rogan was asked about it, he would constantly say, and this is going to lead into some other stuff, but he would constantly say that he was absolutely worried about it.
Yeah.
Right? Now, his first reason was he was worried about it because it's on the East Coast, and during this time of year, it does get muggy out, and that being done with, like, top athletes fighting out on, out in the open air and not in a controlled environment where you can keep it at, like, 68 or 72 or whatever, right? That was his first big concern, and his second big concern was terrorism.
Which goes right into what we're about to talk about.
That's the whole reason I brought that up.
And, so, yes, there was a lot of people having problems with the UFC. A lot of people liked the idea at the White House. But I
didn't care either way.
Yeah.
It didn't bother me.
I honestly think it's kind of cool that they're having an event like that at the White House.
I think it's weird. But I also think I don't care.
Right. I mean, I just don't think it's a big deal.
As long as it's not a taxpayer-funded thing, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And if the UFC is the one putting the fucking money up, fine.
Sure.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And but what ended up happening is exactly what Joe Rogan was worried about. Well, thankfully,
luckily
it didn't happen. But it almost did.
But are we going to find out that it's basically the same thing as that kidnapping plot where it turned out that
Michigan one where the FBI set it up?
Where it turned out that 12 people were involved in this plot and 10 of them were FBI informants. And it was basically entrapment. Yeah. Are we going to find that out? Because if we find that out, then it's like, well, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, no.
These guys who would have never done it until they had their new friends talk them into it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's happened so many times. There was that bomb plot where they're like, hey, we got you this phone. All you have to do is dial the number, and you got it. And you dialed the number, and they're like, oh, you're arrested. We got you. And you're like, this guy's retarded. That's all it is.
It's like you're not... Yeah, this is not a real terrorist.
Yes, it's just some fucking autistic kid. It's an autistic kid that you tricked.
Exactly.
Which is not crazy.
Who probably has no clue what's going on.
That happens a lot with pedophile things, too.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty tragic.
Well, remember the one that we watched with the guy in the wheelchair?
Oh, Jesus.
And you're like, dude, stop verbally beating this guy up. That's all he has left. Yeah. He has you could beat him up physically and you'd do less harm to him.
Yeah.
So, okay, so basically the FBI apparently got wind of this attack. I heard that it was like the 10th, I think, is when they first got information about it.
Does it get into what the plot was going to be?
So
I know a little bit about what it was.
Yeah, so from what I had heard is that there was several individuals that were involved in this, and they were planning on using drones with bombs attached to them, and were planning on...
Which was only phase one.
There was more to it, and I don't remember all the details of that. So
I know a little bit more about it.
That's this right here?
Go. I was going to say...
the other thing that was really weird was the fact that they did all of this through text messages back and forth, which is the dumbest fucking way to plan something like this.
Yeah.
Al-Qaeda found that out in the fucking 90s.
Well, and also, I mean, the fact is we know, thanks to Edward Snowden, that the NSA is
basically tracking everything.
Fucking tracking it all. Yeah.
So I guess what their initial plot was the drones were going to go in, set off some bombs, cause a panic, and push them through a corridor towards an area where they set up snipers, essentially.
Okay.
And what they were going to do is once the crowd started moving towards that area, they were going to open up on the crowd and hit as many people as they possibly could, causing as much terror, blah, blah, blah. If they hit somebody important, fine. If they didn't, fine. It does the same thing.
Right.
So that was basically what they had planned, and they even sent that over in fucking photos of maps where they drew the sniper team here.
They
this
literally
here.
gave the government
all the evidence,
the entire plan.
Yeah.
Or did the government give it to themselves?
Or
that could also be
there's that possibility.
That is
too.
also. Look, we do things like that.
So let's listen to this quick report about this.
This guy here?
Yeah.
Tonight were deadly drones planned for the White House. Tonight, the FBI is still calling this an active plot they're investigating right now. They say the plot involved drones with explosives planned for that UFC fight night at the White House. In addition, they say planned snipers and who the FBI says they were allegedly planning to target. Our Chief Justice Correspondent Pierre Thomas leading us off
targeting.
Tonight, the FBI says the UFC event, which drew thousands to the White House South Lawn to celebrate Trump's
4,000
80th birthday,
people on there,
was a target.
And they had
I didn't know it was Trump's birthday.
It was a chilling
that was the whole reason for it?
Probably.
That's fucking awesome. Trump's 80th birthday. He knows how to throw a
Also, I think it was for the 250th.
It was, but it's really for his birthday, Kevin. Shut up.
Chaos across the nation's capital. 5 people now under arrest.
It was a serious threat. It was an active plot, and it's ongoing.
19-year-old Tyson Proper from Knox County, Ohio, charged with conspiring against the United States and attempted murder. Authorities say this rifle and tactical gear among multiple weapons seized from his home. FBI Director Cash Patel saying the plot originated from outside the national capital region, with other suspects from California, Nebraska, and Missouri, all charged with conspiracy to commit murder. Authorities say one of them seen here allegedly conducting firearms training. The alleged plot discovered after Proper's mother contacted police just 4 days before the UFC event, noting concern about her son's recent conduct, including firearms purchases and communicating with certain individuals online who express ultra-religious and anti-government sentiments. The charges also lay out anger about the Epstein files and billionaires. And authorities say they
mad about the billionaires. I'm more mad about the Epstein
called
files.
Hunters, containing detailed instructions for carrying out the attack, including plans to safely escape. These screenshots discussing a drone launch point and sniper's nest.
I got little sniper's nest. It's fucking crazy.
Says the plot was not that advanced and was broken up before it materialized. But authorities are emphasizing the investigation
I saw this in Arma.
with as many as 23 potential suspects. And David officials say there are still suspects at large.
It is alarming tonight, Pierre Thomas. Thank you.
Look at that shit.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not a fan of the Hitler mustache, but I'm almost a fan of the Hitler
really likes
mustache.
stealth fighters.
So I mean, it's just obviously, I mean, these guys are fucking retards.
Yeah,
but
it's like it's the retarded version of special ops mission.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, how can we do this as retarded as possible?
Let's make it.
So you're saying there would have been a better way?
There probably would have been.
Yeah.
Well, not
lay it out, Shane.
texting
I'm
everything.
not going to.
Why not? You don't want to say something?
No. There's things you don't
open
say.
up! For one, not texting, giving your whole plan out through text messages is probably a bad idea.
Look,
they can't read them all, guys. They can't read them all.
It's one of the reasons why the tradecraft of Al Qaeda became couriers.
Yeah, or carrier pigeons.
No, it was couriers. There was no carrier pigeons. Shut up.
There'd been a better way to do it. That's all I'm saying.
No, actually, they tried that in Mexico. They're actually, I'm not joking, they do that from the Mexico side of the border to the U.S. side of the border with cartels. Mm-hmm. They do that with carrier pigeons. I'm
saying it's a better way.
They actually uncovered a carrier pigeon that had fucking on its back, sewn into it, a fucking thing full of fentanyl, which is insane. And actually, there was a video. Maybe we'll bring that up in a second. But a video of a $100 million fucking seizure of fentanyl pills.
Oh, okay.
This girl in her car had 500,000 fentanyl pills.
Yeah. Well, let's.
That's insane.
Yeah, that is a lot.
No, we'll finish this up. Obviously.
What else is there?
So let's see here. There's now. If
I've got
did you say you had stuff on this?
Yeah, I've got stuff too, but that pretty much lays it out.
Okay.
I mean.
Now we could put.
Well, do we want to get a little bit,
or we could just
more into what the
what
event
else was
actually
going on
had
with
at
this
it?
UFC thing? I mean, I know they had the UFC fights. Wasn't there motocross or something going on too?
No,
they're doing like flips in front of the White House lawn.
Maybe they did that to start it out, but I don't think
I'm not
so.
aware of that.
It was all about the fights, huh?
Yeah, that's what the UFC is.
Yeah. I didn't watch the fights.
Neither did I. I don't have Paramount.
Well,
it's on Paramount Plus.
I didn't have that. I just also.
It's free with your Xfinity subscription.
It's not.
Oh.
Because I don't have cable through them.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's not.
It is. It's not free for you. It's free for me because I have an Xfinity subscription.
So it's not for me.
You. For me, it is.
Yeah.
So it is. It is free, Shane.
Fuck you. It's not for me.
Okay. So if it's not. All right.
But no, what I was going to do is paint the picture a little bit more of the White House thing, right? So they had the White House lawn with the covered area where they had the cage. 4,000 seating was inside the lawn. They had an area of observation, which was free for the public. 85,000 people in it.
Wow.
85,000. That's insane.
Damn. Probably the most people at the White House in maybe ever.
Here's the crazy part, too. The numbers on it, 100 million in the first night.
Money?
Damn.
No, 100 million fucking viewers.
Oh, okay. Wow.
100 million viewers in the first night.
Wow.
I don't know what it's up to now, but
That's
my
crazy.
guess is 150 plus.
America. That's what I'm talking about.
That's insane, right? Like, so I listened to Rogan talk about it, and he was saying, yeah, he's like, even though I was going into it thinking, he's like, this is the coolest thing I've ever fucking done.
Yeah, right.
It
really is. That's cool shit.
Well, and
it's pretty badass.
What is it? Taporia, Ilya Taporia versus Gaethje.
Gaethje?
No, Gaethje. I don't remember. Justin Gaethje.
Oh, okay.
Taporia was like a 6-1 favorite.
Oh.
Taporia is also. This is how crazy a Taporia is. He celebrates the night before. He goes out, gets fucking wasted,
like
celebrate. Yeah, and he's won every one of those.
Fights
right?
all hungover.
I don't think he fights hungover because I don't. I think he's he's a top athlete. He knows there's a certain point you don't go past, right? Gaethje, who was a 6-1 underdog, ends up winning in the 4th round.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Someone made some money on that.
The cool thing is, if you look down the line, like there's a lot of like America versus Brazil, America versus this, America, and his is I think it was Taporia, I think is Italian, and so Gaethje actually American ends up, and that was the fucking fight of the night. That was the fucking the main event essentially, and he ends up winning. And he also said before that it was going to be his last fight. He's retiring. He's 37, and in the fight game, 37.
That's almost no man.
That's
in the fight game.
almost dead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, you had like those. You had some instances like Randy Couture, I think, fought in his early 40s.
Yeah,
but that was pushing
you could see it though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gaethje actually was still pretty much fighting in his prime, apparently, from what I've heard about the fight. Like, so Taporia ended up in the 4th round. I think after the 4th round ended, called it and said, I can't fight anymore. Both of his eyes were swollen shut.
Damn.
He couldn't see. There was speculation that he had orbital bone broken and shit, maybe his nose broken.
Hell of a fight.
Yeah. And I guess early on, Gaethje was getting fucked up in the 1st round. Like Taporia almost did it, and the speculation is Taporia just gassed himself out early because it didn't work. Had it worked,
he was hoping to end the fight early on, and
And if you Gaethje
turned out to be a lot tougher than he thought.
Well, if you look at Gaethje's fucking history, he's a tough motherfucker.
Yeah.
So that's pretty fucking
what was
wild.
that other topic we had? We're getting towards the end here, but we got one.
Jabaloo?
No, it was the 58 alleged assholes.
Yeah. Well, we could either do that or okay.
What?
We could either do that
this
or
is kind of big though.
Yeah, and this one, I mean, there's a.
You only get arrested.
We're running out of time, Kevin. We get it out of here.
Spit it the fuck out.
How much time do we got?
We got about 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Maybe we could get through some of this. So go ahead. Now this is about in
you fucked it up.
In Florida. It was I believe it's Marion County, Florida, I think, where the police arrested 58 major child predators, and we
can't arrest anyone on the Epstein files.
Yeah, no shit, right? So I guess also Chris Hansen was involved in this.
I thought Tim was going to jump in and say Tucker.
Chris Tucker.
So some of these people were teachers.
They usually are.
There was at least one.
There was a priest.
I don't know if there was a priest.
I'm sure there was.
There was several priests.
Yeah.
There was a
preacher, priest,
kids football coach.
Of course.
There was. some of them were parents.
So laid out. So it's basically they got popped for. It was just like a.
It was
like
sting.
a ring or something.
It was
like
a
that?
sting. Well, I believe some of them were involved with each other, but the others were people
mostly
that
involved with children.
Yeah. This was a police sting where they essentially. They pretended to be. They had agents that were pretending to be kids.
Oh, okay.
But they got a bunch of these people all in the same couple of nights.
These fucking
so go ahead
of shit
and
off the
play.
streets.
Now this is this shows some
For a
of
couple
these
months.
guys getting arrested. Yeah, Marion County Sheriff's Office. So, but also there's a press conference right here that's going to happen where the lead sheriff.
Sound on this?
No, it'll start. The lead sheriff. It starts off a little quiet here, but it's because they're going to start playing the press conference in the background.
Oh, that's what's going on. Okay.
Yeah, he's going to come up to the podium. He'll start talking, and he'll show stuff here.
It says more than 50 minutes.
Yeah, it's 58, I believe.
Oh, that guy's a real winner.
Yeah, that guy.
I'm gonna
That's
start
one
crying.
of them.
He's like, but I was just trying to tell him.
Nothing wrong. I just texted. It's just texting.
No, they also have this excuse. I was just going to come over and say how bad this is.
I was gonna help them.
I was coming to help. Yeah, I was going to tell them how
that this is
they do better
dangerous.
things with their life.
Look, you're doing something that's dangerous. I should know because I'm the danger.
Got a backpack full of condoms, dildos, and alcohol. What are you talking about?
Well, I was going to make stuff or balloon animals. We were going to what?
I
You don't
was gonna
believe
show
me?
them the proper usage of a condom.
All right, first of all, welcome. I want to thank everyone that
I
is
also
here.
brought some
present.
avocado
I
for
wanna
dip.
Especially thank each of you press members that are here. I know that might be unusual
Man, that guy got a
coming
dog.
from me, but the fact that you are here and care about our society, care about our communities, and the crimes that go on and occur, that you're willing to be out here and help us get this message
all these
out.
guys look like real winners, don't
I have
they?
many agencies here.
These guys look like people that Tim would
representatives.
meet.
Obviously, I have Colonel House with FHP.
Hey, that's
E.G.
Frank.
Uthmeyer. And
Oh, man, they got
Commissioner
Frank.
Glass here
Bob's and
will,
Vagine.
who will be speaking here in a little bit. And I wanted to start. We're going to start with. I'm going to give you.
Oh,
a
they went to a
highlight.
Subway.
Now, this operation, ICAC operation, was
Oh
a
my
6-day
God.
Oh,
operation.
dude, they got these guys.
Now,
Literally,
This is gonna- how long is this video?
It's a longer one, but like I said, we're not going to watch the whole thing. We're just going to listen to some of this.
Basic
Hear what they
terms
were
for
doing.
everybody. Detectives are
why they keep
posing
playing.
as children or as bad parents trafficking their children. And this operation nets unfortunately, more arrests every single time we do it. Now, on one hand, you like success.
These guys look like Florida
But
men.
in these cases,
Well, yeah.
success also means that there's evil things out there that are going on. And these activities,
Yeah, take your fucking hat
this
off.
type of crime, isn't limited to Marion County. It occurs in every county in this state. It occurs in every state through this nation. Now, here in Marion County,
think that guy
we take
might
a
have been
very
the,
aggressive,
football
proactive
coach.
approach to this. No holds barred. Because I want to find every one of these pieces of
And
shit.
then their text messages, they say no
and
holds
get them
barred.
out of my
Yeah.
county. Hopefully get them out of every county and get them out, as you're going to see here through some of the names we're going to run through, get them out
There's
of
Chris
the
Hansen.
United States. They have no
They
business
arrest him.
here. They have no business
what happened to
preying
him?
on our children every single day. There are
Wouldn't that
fathers
be something?
and there are
That'd be
mothers
so
in this room.
fucking
There are
crazy.
fathers that are standing next to me.
Imagine if Chris Hansen went this long
One-
and then got arrested for it.
Oh,
That's
I
one on the
know,
way.
right?
It was that one company
I know
that was
he
taking a whole
fully
bunch of money
understands
to
as a
fight
parent.
white supremacy.
Oh,
The
yeah,
seriousness
yeah.
of these
The
crimes.
Southern
Yeah.
Southern Poverty Law Center.
Really,
There's a bunch
my
of the
message out
photos
here
of
is
them
to the
right there. I
parents
think
that are
that's.
watching.
I think
I'm
that's
gonna
all
pause
of
it
them.
so we can get
or
a
most
better
of
look at
them.
these fuckers. Let's pick out our favorite.
I
This guy
mean-
looks awesome. Mickey Barber.
Yeah.
What the
Bunch
fuck,
of fucking
dude?
winners here. We're going to do a black to white ratio on this all?
I mean,
or-
you could do that if
Yeah,
you would like.
Let's see this.
Hey, wait a minute. Why is Negan in there? Bottom right.
Bottom right. That
Nope.
guy.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah, look at that.
It kind of does look like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the guy's? Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Jeffrey D. Morgan. Yeah.
Well, that's Michael Victoff.
No, that's Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
These mustaches. Do we see anything, a trend at all with any of these
Hey, wait a
faces?
minute. Is that the dude from? Is that fucking odd? God damn it! What's his name?
I think
Probably
the most
random task.
Random task.
It kind of
Who
looks
throws
like
a
him.
shoe? Honestly.
I think the most common theme here is that they're all men.
Yeah, that's what happens, dude. This is an argument I've had with you guys before, that men are the ones doing the sexual assaults
Yeah.
in America. It's not women. And you guys go, "Oh, women do it too." Sure.
Child predator.
1% is their fucking contribution. Men, it's 99%.
Look at that fucking dude.
Yeah, I can't tell where
his
his
name
pupils
William
are.
Monster?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think no, it's just William Molester. They should have just arrested him before that.
These are all pieces of shit.
Like, I don't do nothing.
No, you can't say that. You have to say alleged pieces of shit because none of them have been convicted yet.
Not
This
yet.
is just a sting.
By a jury
this
of
is just
their
an arrest.
There's just a sting. There's just tons of evidence.
The problem
and,
is
you know.
with
You
saying
need to be aware.
that it needs to be a jury of your peers. Is what do you get? Like 12 pedophiles on the jury?
I don't think he did anything wrong, really.
Look, just because we're in NAMBLA doesn't mean that it's bad.
Jesus.
I can be impartial.
It's insane
Let's
that
take a look and see what this sheriff looks like.
that NAMBLA actually exists.
It blows my mind that it exists. It's
What is it? North American Man-Boy Love
I think
Association?
it's something like that. It's
Listen to everything that is going to be
insane.
said by myself.
South Park did a lot
by
on
the
that.
three speakers. And all this cases,
Yeah,
everything
obviously we're
that
not
you're
gonna
going to
get
put
through
out
this
there,
whole
parents,
video.
you need
No,
to
we're
pay
not. We're just
attention.
going to watch a little bit of
These predators
Why does he have the
simply
same mustache as all the predators?
found us. They found our profiles.
It's
They
very common in
solicited
Florida.
us.
I don't know.
The
I
only
always
thing that
called
we
him a
did is we joined
molestache.
whatever application, whatever website, many of them out there. Doesn't make a difference what it is because they are all vulnerable for children to be able to
For
get
trouble.
access.
What?
Roblox.
Did he say trebles?
Every single one of them.
For tribbles.
Tribbles
And
or
I also
trouble?
want
Don't
you to
feed
keep
the
in mind,
tribbles.
We're only talking about individuals that we arrested who were traveling here to Marion County. There are other cases that we didn't get to put physical hands on them as well.
Even
And
though
that's
we
more
wanted
come
to.
after this.
Yeah. My throbbing dick was one. Wait, what? Are we doing
These
it? Is this
predators-
live? Shit.
Edit that out.
You're not recording, are you?
You guys want to put one of them
Doesn't matter your
bleepy things
social
in there?
Status doesn't make a difference of your race, doesn't make a difference of ethnicity. It is a wide scale of
Except for we
individuals.
were
Pure
trying
evil is
hoping
what
to
it
pick
is.
up some more blacks.
Yeah, it was mostly the blacks we
caught
were after.
illegals. We
Doesn't
caught
matter
legals,
if they're different
immigrants,
blacks or other blacks,
fathers,
but they're
coaches,
just as long as
husbands,
they're blacks.
even a student.
You're like, wait, what? That sounds racist.
In all, in
Sadly,
6
it was
days.
a lot of
For
whites.
right now,
So they did this all in 6 days.
58 bodies.
Yeah, 6
That's
days.
58
crazy.
individuals that we've arrested.
Good for you.
Their photos are up there.
Hell yeah.
If
But the
their
problem is,
if
though-
their
Yeah.
outline is in pink,
He starts
they were trying to
calling
meet
these
up with a
fuckers
girl.
out
If
too.
it's in
It's
blue,
great.
they were trying to get a.
But one of the big problems with the child molestation stuff is
The child molestation.
that's a problem.
Yeah, that's
What I'm
pretty
saying
bad.
though is like the laws on the books are not great in most places. These people get out of jail fairly quick. They'll go in for a year. You know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah,
they
it's
get their
not
asses
good.
handed to them in the jail, I'd hope, for that year.
No, because a lot of the times they go into like protective custody inside, or they go into
Not Gen Bop or anything
yeah,
like that.
they'll go into a specific dorm that is basically 98% of these same fucking people. Yeah, it's all those guys. So that's one of the problems with it, and they get it back out. And sure, they got to register, but they're still out there. They still have this.
See, and
it's not going away.
Actually, one of the guys in here, if I remember right, he did say that he was out on bond for having already assaulted a child.
Jesus.
That's the
They
way
let
it
him out on
works.
bond. He went out and he fucking tried to get with another kid.
The only thing that solves this is a pill of 9mm.
I completely
I'd
agree.
go 45
Yeah,
personally.
45's worth
Well,
too.
look, whichever's cheapest on the block at the time.
Good
Why not
point.
50 caliber?
That's a good point. Well, if you want to get silly with it, yeah, but that's
Anti-aircraft
I've
weaponry.
I've seen the ISIS video where they did that.
Yeah.
pretty
They
bad.
literally did that. They executed a guy.
I believe it.
15 feet behind a fucking technical
No,
with a 50 cal and tried to squeeze off just one round.
I believe it.
It took his head completely off.
Yeah, I think that would fix this situation. Very
Tomahawk
quickly.
missiles?
The only
North Korea.
The only problem is, like we were talking about before, is that the ones that, in a situation like this, due process is definitely important.
Yeah.
Because there are those individuals that get mixed up in something like this.
Yeah, that
strictly
well,
innocently.
look,
I mean,
that
there's-
technically didn't do anything.
Look. Once
They
they're
didn't know
it's
any
okay,
better.
like,
Autistic people.
You have a
Yeah.
guy. You have an officer standing there. Once they're convicted, he pulls the gun out and blows their brains out.
Well, I
They
get
have to
that.
appeal.
Fuck their appeal.
I'm with you on that. I mean, the more that we wipe this type of behavior off our streets, the better. But there are those unfortunate ones that do get mixed up in stuff that they had no idea what it was.
Yeah,
I think
retarded people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Someone that doesn't know any better, they think they're going to go play with a kid in the playground because it sounds fun to them.
Yeah.
But actually, it's they're being entrapped into a situation where they're getting arrested.
Except there's 10 pictures of them showing their dick.
Yeah.
That doesn't help.
It's kind of
you want to see it?
It looks funny, right?
Fucking.
You're like, oh, dude, you can't
Well,
do
I
that.
mean, we could get rid of the autistic folks too, but that's another show altogether.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, yeah, it's probably not.
Okay,
No.
how else are we going to get shows about an autistic doctor?
It's true. I am a surgeon. I am a surgeon.
Yeah. I mean, what about people that can fucking just like name off every fucking zip code in America? We need that. Or AI will do everything.
Yeah, because that's useful
on the
with
ground or some
computers.
weird shit like that.
There's a guy. I'm not joking.
Oh no, I know. I know who you're talking about.
The guy that
I've seen him.
The guy that Rain Man is based off of.
I think it's his name.
I can never remember his name.
But
he knows every zip code. If you give him an address, he can tell you the zip code and what fucking post office it goes to.
I think it's not just that either. Like he could tell you what the weather was on specific dates and everything, and specific states and cities and all that shit too.
But none of that helps.
Well, no, I'm just saying he can do all that stuff.
Yeah. He's got retarded powers.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
All right, hit it.
Hey, okay, we got.
Let's just listen to a little bit more, like where he starts actually showing these people and talking.
This was a large-scale operation, and I want you to.
So these guys are not part of a ring.
One other thing.
No, some of them are connected. There's a few of them that are connected to each other.
And I know for the state of Florida,
but most of them
were
just got in this sting.
Yeah, they're just people that were caught up in this thing,
behind bars,
just like the Chris Hansen stuff.
Yeah. Well, and like I said, Hansen was involved in this.
And I want to personally say thank you to all the individuals. First is to my community, business community. They are phenomenal. Now, we are blessed in the state of Florida, as the AG knows, with our community who loves their first responders. They love to fight crime.
Except the criminals.
And they
love
stepped up
to
the
arrest
plate.
and
They
black
provided
people.
meals for my deputies,
Why
for
do
the
they always
officers,
arrest
for the
black
attorneys.
people?
Everybody that was involved, they stepped up to the plate. You'll see.
That's a baseball
FDLE.
metaphor.
My buddy Sheriff Judd, Polk County was involved. Columbia County Sheriff
man.
Kitchens sent
They should have done it in
individuals.
Polk.
The Old
That's what
County
they
Police
do in Polk
Department, Chief Balkin, Lake City Police Department, Chief Butler, the Florida Highway
They're
Patrol,
gonna get better names down there.
Yeah.
U.S. Marshals Task Force, Homeland Security, the FBI.
I'd also like
Florida
to think
Sheriff's
John
Association.
Molestation. You're like,
And
wait a minute, what?
I'll say it on
You can't have
camera
that
like
name.
I always do. The best state attorney in this state, the 5th Judicial Circuit, Bill Gladson.
It's like, I only had 4
The
whiskeys
U.S.
before
Attorney's
this.
Office of the Middle District.
These poor
And
staff's
of
gonna
course,
stand there the whole fucking
best
day.
No,
AG
they
in
do
the
have
entire
to.
United
What a
States
shitty
for
job.
I would be
States
pretty
is our
pissed.
own
Like, wait,
You'd be like, dude,
General
16
seriously,
minutes
office
standing up there
always
with this
fucking
participating
speed it up,
and
dude.
Part of this.
I got some kids.
So let me
to
run
meet.
through a couple of these
Yeah. Okay. This is where he starts
Individuals.
talking about some of these fuckers.
Jeremiah Johnson.
Isn't there a movie called
He
Jeremiah
was speaking
Johnson?
with
Yeah, I think
detectives
so.
for 9 months.
There's at least a character.
Yeah.
And then during this operation,
This didn't
he
happen
got
in
on
6
a bus
days. This is
from
9
Atlanta,
months.
Oh, yeah.
showed
that's
up
it. He took a
expecting to
bus
have
from
sex with a
Atlanta.
13-year-old girl.
This is basically the plot
Patrick
of Sex
Hahn,
Drive.
Local
Except she was
individual.
overage.
Yeah.
Worked at the restaurant in one of our Walmarts. He made arrangements to meet with a 14-year-old girl in the bathroom at Walmart.
Jesus.
Now, when my deputies showed up, he literally crapped in his pants. Love it. Scared him to death.
Sick fuck. Love it.
Robert
It's
Mixon.
like I rubbed one out right there.
The smell was glorious.
I told you this. Parts of this
Mixon
is just gold.
lives across the street from Tuscaloosa Park in the city of Ocala, where children play. He made arrangements to meet with a 15-year-old girl. Peyton Sims wanted to meet a girl at 14 years of age over in Ormond Beach. Now, he did comment.
He's so romantic.
to
What are you talking about?
That is pretty, man. He
His
brought a
comments
bottle
were,
of
I
bubbly.
don't want to show up and
nice
this be
blanket.
a Chris Hansen.
We're gonna
He
watch
said-
a sunset.
And he said, "I don't
Well,
want
he
to
was
show
right,
up and this
but
be
the
one of those
dumbass
Chris
still showed
Hansen
up.
things." And he still showed. And he's like, the dumbass still showed
Juvenile,
up.
which we did get. Kingston McAllister.
Well, those were the funniest ones.
16-year-old.
Where they walk into
Now,
it.
this is
Oh
where,
shit! Are
as
you
a
Chris
father,
Hansen?
this is
Yeah.
where it breaks
fuck?
Other guys are like, I fucking knew it.
Before I go any further,
like, if you knew it, why'd you show up?
Because there is more
curiosity
than just a single victim of a child in these cases.
Yeah. It's amazing how
These
that
parents,
overpowers.
I could not fathom. AG, I don't think you could either. Fathom being the parent of this 16-year-old
I mean, it's true because
boy.
I know, like, I like
his full intent
women my age
was to meet a 15-year-old
and I've made
boy
dumb
for
decisions
sex,
that way.
And
this guy was wanting to meet a 15-year-old boy,
a 7-year-old girl for sex.
What the fuck?
He also had child pornography on his phone.
Jesus.
Of course he did.
Now I went out on a couple of these cases with the teams, and I got to see it firsthand. Wyatt Bernstein, Marion, you need to pay attention to this. When I tell you, it doesn't make a
Bernstein
difference
or
who
Bernstein?
they are. You cannot tell who they are.
Oh, this is the guy. This is the
Little League football coach here in Marion.
This one's fucked
was
up.
trying to meet up with a 15-year-old boy.
Of course he was. That's why he's a coach.
It's fucked.
And one of his comments to the detectives online, telling the boy not to take a shower because he likes him to smell musty.
Oh my God, dude.
That's messed up.
So he's definitely done this before.
You know, the middle
this is
picture.
not a guy
Probably
that's
when I
like,
was there,
this is my first time. I didn't mean
what
it.
bothered me the most.
He's got preferences.
Is that child seat. Two things ran through my mind. The first thing is the child seat is there with all the toys, maybe to entice or to continue to lure the children that
or
they
he's
want.
got kids. I don't.
But then the second thing that
that's
came to
fucked up
mind
too.
That's the worst part.
is he
about
has
it.
kids.
Yeah, that would be what I would think.
Now, every one of
I
us
wouldn't
in law
think that it's
enforcement,
a
every one of
way
us
to-
that are sworn
An
in here, the
enticement.
first thing comes
Yeah.
to mind.
Who
is,
knows
are
though?
those
These
children
guys.
Not with a
victims
child
as
seat.
well?
Yeah.
He wants 15-year-olds.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
True. That's true.
John Leninger. Now, I got to call him out on the PA to come out of the house. And he
It'd be
did.
like putting dog
Twice.
shit down
The
for a
first
rat.
time he offered
You know,
$150 for
put a piece of cheese.
a 15-year-old girl. The next day, he came back, offered another $200 if the girl would show up at his house. Now, here's some things that was disturbing. When we were at the house,
None of this has been disturbing
he had
yet.
a
He's like, we'll
mannequin
get to
in
the
one
disturbing
window
stuff
on the
now.
front. There was another mannequin in another location at a window.
Did one of them
and
come
he had
alive and
police
make other
uniforms
mannequin
on
sets?
these mannequins? Now, his lame excuse was it helps deter crime coming into my house. It's not
Have
what
mannequins
I'm thinking.
dressed as cops.
I'm thinking that he's trying to make the
deterring
children
crime.
feel comfortable that are coming into this house. Now, he conveniently did all this when his wife went to work.
Oh, you know that wife's gonna
Remember I
come
said
home and be
the
like, "What
innocent
the
victims
fuck,
outside
Larry?"
of the children involved in
Kids
this?
again.
Obviously, wives have no clues.
This is making me sick.
Yeah. All right. So
No, it's a good thing to
Barber,
end on, Kevin.
David
Thanks. What a
Shea.
bummer.
Darkness.
Fucking crazy ass.
That's how you wrap it up right there.
That's disgusting. You should rephrase.
Oh, yeah.
Goodbye, everybody. That's all I got.